All right. And I think we're streaming. I do believe that we are streaming. Let's pop up the stream control, whatever it is. We listening to Chase and Status today, and hopefully I'm not going to get a DMCA for it or something like that, which I shouldn't because this should not be going to the VOD. All right. Come on, Twitch. Stream Manager. All right, let's shoot out some stuff on the socials to say that we're online. And then we'll get to some working. One sec. Whoa. Hello. All right. All right. There's one post. Let's post to the Instagram. This is going to be a great VOD. It's like I'm sitting here listening to music and then there's like no music being played. I should do this next time before. Okay, so today I'm going to try a new thing. And we're going to perfect this in a later stream. Hold on, I'm still finishing my lunch technically. All right. So, today, God dang, this is loud. We're going to try a new thing where I'm going to try doing challenges on the stream. And what that means is at some point, we're going to have enough viewers around here to really have this community be community driven and doing points and all of that sort of stuff, which I have some really cool ideas for this. But today, since I haven't streamed in a week, and since therefore I've probably lost the fact that, you know, people remember that I am streaming today, I put out a poll on the Instagram threads and said, hey, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to code in a bad editor? Do you want me to code? Let me actually see if I can pull the thread up. Hold up. This would be better to illustrate. Let's find it. No, that's not what I wanted. Go to the thread. Yeah, there we go. So I was on threads and I posted this thread. And I said, I'll be back on Twitch tomorrow. This was yesterday. Working on more VST audio plugins, but I'm going to start instituting some challenge mechanics to make things more interesting. So should I do a coding speed run, code with a bad editor, or code without Google? And there's 3 votes, and code without Google has succeeded. So I am taking this to mean that today, in the next 50 minutes that we have together, I am going to code without Googling or chat GPTing or API searching, which I think won't actually be too awful today. I've got a significant amount of debugging to do, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But we're going to start doing this more often. We're going to start doing challenges. And I'm hoping to work with StreamBot. And if you are live here watching the VOD as it goes, we're going to have some points mechanics. You're going to earn some titles and do some fun stuff. So, hello, Cameron. Sup? I am explaining the future of what we're going to do. And today, we are coding without Google. We're coding. I'm gonna do this without Google, without ChatGPT, and without the Juice API. So today, in the hour of my lunch hour where I am going to code on things, I am going to debug this stupid delay plugin. We're going to get this damn thing working. I don't think the challenge is going to be too hard, but if you see me going to the Juice API, consulting the ChatGPT or the Google, you have to scream at me in chat. Eventually what this is going to turn into is if you are around and I successfully complete the challenge and you are chatting, you're going to earn not channel points, which you should be earning automatically by watching the stream, but you're going to earn some special like stream elements points, and we're going to do some things where we're going to have more fun, where you can we're gamifying the channel. So that's what we're doing. We're going to gamify the channel, where you're going to earn points on the channel where you can do things if you were around. So, but today we're just doing the challenge for challenge's sake. All right. So where I was at last time I did this is I posted a video you can find on Threads and I think on Instagram where I have a delay that was working and actually made good noise. But what I wanted to do, I'm like remembering like 3 things that I was going to go back to and handle this. So right now we have this thing called a plugin processor that actually processes all of the information. This is the H file, but here's the CPP where things actually goes. Yeah, this is chasing status. What? My webcam just died. I should be streaming, but you can't see me now. Hold on. That's funny. Mac Dev Life. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if it'll just auto connect, and if it won't, I'll restart my camera. No, I think it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be janky for a minute. Yeah, this is Chase and Status. It's drum and bass that I got obsessed with the other week. This song in particular, I've been putting on repeat a lot. So I'm going to talk out the problem I'm working on just to talk it out for myself, but it'll also catch you up. So I'm working on this delay, and the plugin processor is the process, like the DSP thread, and then we've got a plugin editor, which is the UI thread. And so I want to have a delay object that I don't want it to be housed like I want this delay object to hold all of the processing, like all of the DSP work, anything that's related to actually making the delay work, I want to be in the delay object. So I don't want the plugin processor to actually do any work other than call functions on the delay object. And I want to make a multi-channel delay and a multi-channel ping pong delay. So that means that the delay has to actually own the processing. And what I was thinking about the other day was allowing for the, like, I don't want to create a vector of delays. Actually, I think this is the thing I was thinking might solve this. Every time that I go and make a vector of delays, so I've got essentially a vector in C++ is the automatically resizable array. Every time I make a vector of delay objects and the delay object has a single delay buffer in it, I don't get any artifacting, and it sounds good. Like that's what the sound is on that post that I made. anytime that I make multiple delay buffers or have have an audio buffer object with multiple channels in it and try to handle all of the delays through that one object, I get artifacting and horrible crappiness. So I am not sure what causes that. I'm also not 100% sure right now how to resolve that. Weird. Am I not running ads at all today? This says... Hold on one second. I'm going to look at my Twitch stream because it says ads are off, and ads should not be off. No ads scheduled. Ad manager. Let's see. Ads. Why are ads off? That's stupid. All right, I've activated ads. You might get ads now. My apologies, not apologies. Okay, ad starts in 5 minutes. You're screwed now. You're going to ad break jail in 5 minutes. Okay, so where I left off let's figure out where I left off last time, because I was starting to do, I'm trying to build the delay two different ways. So I'm throwing in an if statement to check and see if the delay, if I'm using the delay vector, like this vector style, or if I'm not using the vector style and I'm using this delay object instead. This delay object has multiple channels in that object. So whenever I use this delay object, everything fails. Whenever I use the vector, things don't fail. So I wanted to get things set up both ways to kind of A/B it, and then try to make, I still want to make this work, which I think I can. I'm just not 100% sure. The reason I want to do that and have the channels housed in the delay object is because I want ownership to be outside of the plugin processor, so that when I go make multiple, if I ever make another plugin, I don't want the processor object to be the thing that owns the memory, essentially. So then what I can do is I can use this delay object on any plugin, and all I have to do is call a couple of different functions in it, and it is self-contained in its memory requests. And then that way I will have modular plugin objects. Because then I can do that for any sort of filter or effect or whatever I want, and then I can just plop the effect or filter in, and I can put them in any order and blah, blah, blah. So... let's see. Plugin processor. Okay, so this is the top. Ad is about to start. That's hilarious. It says ads are about to start, but ads start in 3 minutes. So you'll be put in ad break jail soon. I would apologize, but I'm not apologizing. You're going to make me like 5 cents. It'll be great. Okay, so here is, this is the actual setup. So we have if single channel, then use the delays vector. If not single channel, then use the normal delay style. And theoretically, I should be able to A/B this. So you're in plugin jail and I'm in ad break jail. I am in plugin jail. That's correct. So I was hoping before this stream to get like stream elements and stuff set up so you could start earning like fun challenge points and stuff, but I guess I'll try to do that before Thursday. We'll see. We'll see if what is time? I have so much time. Okay, so right now I'm calling delays.process. So we want if single channel. Come on, Xcode. Welcome to me hating Xcode because it doesn't autocomplete effectively. Probably because I'm on like 8 different things at one time and my little old MacBook hates me. There we go. Now you're doing it. Okay, and let me make sure that the delay process function is writing feedback. So we set the sample to the regular. So the way that this is set up, because I feel the need to explain this stupidly, is you get Come on. You get the buffer from the DAW. So this is probably like 512 channel or 512 samples or something like that. We get the feedback amount that we want, the delay time in seconds that we want, and the channel number that we're processing. We set up a pointer to the channel and a pointer to the feedback buffer. So we've got a buffer that is like the delay object houses an array or a buffer that is the maximum amount of delay time that I want to allow. So in this case, it's like 1 second, I think. And then I have a feedback buffer that's the same size as the regular channel buffer. We're just grabbing a pointer to the first sample in both of those, and we do that here, or we do that here. Again, this is the single channel madness. Like, this is me debugging stuff. Ads are starting soon. I never know what to do with this because it tells me ads are starting soon, but I don't know when you're actually in ads. And so we're going to write on a sample by sample basis to both the delay array and the feedback array. And then we're applying the feedback array to the audio buffer, to the delay array. So essentially we take the playback samples from the DAW, we move them back in time, we write them to an array, we write any feedback to a separate array, and then we combine those after the fact. And the reason why I want to combine them after the fact rather than an all-in-one statement is because a ping pong delay routes the feedback to different channels. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 32 minutes. So now it says that you should be in an ad break jail. So I will refrain from explaining things. Okay. In jail. Come on. There we go. 3 seconds in ad break jail. All right, now you should be out of ad break jail, theoretically. So I think I just finished the thing I needed to do to test this. So let's try it, I guess. Let's see. What are we in? Oh, okay. So I have single channel there. Let's do false. I have it in both places. That's right. It's so stupid. I should just not put it in the... Let's not put it in the constructor. Oh, my back. All right. Let's call single channel true in instantiation. All right. Let's run this and... Wait. I did that wrong. No, false. This needs to be false. Okay. Man, if I had set up stream elements properly today, Cameron, you would be the very first person to succeed and get channel points. Damn it, my fucking webcam. I don't know what's going on with that today. I've been talking about buying a new webcam anyway, so maybe that will end up happening so I don't have to use this software anymore. My face just crashes. Force quit. No, the webcam is plugged into stuff. My computer's just like, ugh. As you can see, Reaper is like trying to kill itself. I don't know why it's so hard right now. Okay. This is the first time I've ever had this trouble. Okay. Cancel that. Come on. You can work, computer. I'm not running a game engine. All right. Now we're going to pause the music so that we can try this. This is going to make awful sounds. Let me pull up a sample. And now I have to add Reaper to my scene for audio. Oh yeah, my camera is still not connected. Let me try to, hold on. All right, now we'll see if it connects. Okay. Let's see. I need to add Reaper audio to my scene because when you do a debug, when you build your own Reaper, you have to re-add the audio capture to your scene every time you instantiate it. Okay, so now you should have Reaper. Let me turn it down so it doesn't blow your ears out. And now you have me again. Woohoo! Okay. Slowly working. The stream is a little bit of a struggle bus today. So now we should have all sorts of artifacting and horribleness. Let's find out. Oh god, what? What? Why is... It's not even making proper noise. That's going real slow. What? I've broken everything. That sucks. That's how, that was not working that way before, so I've clearly done some stuff to make it difficult. A little cold. I'm gonna put the hood on. Okay. Music, you're coming back. You tell me if the music is way too loud too. Colin, hello. Yeah, it is. That's not just artifacting. That's broken. And the problem is I have no idea why. Like I keep getting this to work, and of course I'm not using a repo because why would I use a repo? Also, I want the code to be private, and as much as I'm just streaming it anyway. But whatever. That sucks. Not sure what to do with this. Where am I going wrong? Let's pick through this bit at a time. Yeah, that sounded like you had a print statement or something in your DSP code. Yeah, totally, but I'm not printing. I have a shit ton of if statements, but that shouldn't actually break anything. At least as far as I recall, I don't have any debug statements. So, all right. During the setup, we're checking if we're single channel. If we're not single channel, then we're using audio buffers, plural, and feedback buffers, plural. If we are single channel, we're forcing the number of channels to be 1, and we're setting audio buffer and audio buffer, and we're not setting audio buffers or feedback buffers at all. And ping pong is also false. Let's just track. Ping pong is false in the constructor, but I'm actually going to put that in the H file because that should force that early. Excuse me. Generate channel orders not happening then. Read positions is fine because that's been that way for a little while, and that's I see. I know why it was failing. Okay. We need to put an if statement in here. You'll see what I'm doing in just a second. If none sample, if single channel, we need audio buffer dot sample. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to transfer ownership of audio buffers to my delay object, but every time I do that, the plugin starts artifacting in real time. And I am bound and determined to make this damn thing work. So what I'm doing is I'm writing the plugin in 2 different ways. I am hold on to change word. I am writing it such that it works with ownership of the buffers and without ownership of the buffers. Oh, I didn't need the parenthesis there. I'm like talking while I'm writing, and that's hard to do. So best case scenario, variable is uninitialized when used here. Whatever. It's fine. So best case scenario, I get a plugin that works in 2 different ways, but works completely. Okay, so if we aren't single channel, we use audio buffers. If we are a single channel, we use audio buffer. That should be good. If we're not single channel, we're using buffers, plural. If we are single channel, we're using buffer, singular. And then we're getting a channel pointer either way. And then we're doing the right. And then, yep. Then we have single channel, dual channel. Okay, so that might have been part of it. And we're not using insert feedback at all right now. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Let's try it, shall we? Build. Oh, it's so nice to be back streaming today. I also spilled water all over myself earlier today, and I'm kind of cold because of it. I should advertise this stream on the Slack channel. I keep forgetting to do that. It's a weird thing that, like, the internet is so used to people just, like, promoting their shit now that I feel awkward being like, hey, I'm doing a Twitch stream. You should come watch and stuff like that. But, like, nobody cares. Come on. Why aren't you loading? What's wrong? What are you doing? Assertion failure? The fudge. Okay, what's above and below? Sample index is positive and below. Where are we failing? Get interpolated sample? Okay. Positions at read position -1. Is it processor channel number, or is it processor channel number is 0? And then is it the map? Is that what it's mad about? Sample index is what it's mad about. So what's read position -1? Let's look. Is it already in here? Read sample -1. Read position. Oh no, it's yeah, okay. Positions, read position -1. What is that? Invalid expression. That's weird. Did I spell it wrong? No. Colin says, oh, I figured that out by lurking your vids. Zegel! What's up, dude? What time is it in the Netherlands right now? Is it like 11 o'clock? Dude, y'all, having 3 of you here really makes me want to set up my Stream Elements points right now so that we can do fun challenges. This is what's going to happen. 2033. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to clip this later. Let me just mark this. Mark rant time. Okay. Oh, nope. Marker rant. There. Okay. Now we're going to start a rant. Zegel, I'm American. And the most American thing, other than football, American football, mind you, beer, setting shit on fire and blowing shit up, using feet and inches instead of metric, is miles. Yeah, okay, right. The only more American thing than that is not using military time, or what we would call military time. I don't know what time 2033 is. Is that 10:30? That's a horrible Instagram clip. I don't know what time that is. I think that is 10 o'clock, 10:30, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Okay. 8:30, damn it. Wait, I thought it was baseball and apple pie. No. Cameron, you're like, that's long time ago. You're thinking like the 50s, America. I'm going up to at least the 90s, where it's like blowing shit up, beer. Also, I'm from the South, so, you know. I'm not wholesome. I'm redneck. Why is positions, read position -1, an invalid expression? I got to understand this. Positions. I wonder if my head's covering up this debug. No, it's not. It's right next to me. Okay. Positions is an invalid expression. How the fuck is that true? This is a stid map. It's right here. How is positons? Oh, positons is an invalid expression. Positions. Positons. I will just kindly remind y'all that you should be earning channel points right now by watching. And I would highly suggest that you look at what the channel point possibilities are. Because if you look, you can participate in the stream in some fun, god-awful ways. I'm just saying. Yes, agreed. Some D&B bangers. I got on Chase and Status like a week or two ago, like real hard. And so that's where we are. I went to see Crosses last night, and I didn't want to listen to Crosses as I walked out of the show, so I created a Apple Music radio station out of Badadan, and got some more D&B and hip hop that I like. Found some more stuff. So I really blew not eating pie. Okay, why? So read position int must be 0 right now. It is. But we already ran the channel check. Get read positions comes before this. So how is position 0 and -1 at this point? Why do I have the bugs? Did you hear the new Noisia SleepNet track? No, I don't. My knowledge of drum and bass is like freaking minuscule, dude. I am sure that it would be cool to know more. And in fact, we're gonna put Crosses on now because Chase and Status ended. Where is Crosses? I'm at the point right now where there are so many things that I want to do with the stream. Like, oh, let me turn the music up for y'all. Where like I want to be able to put like what music I'm listening to, blah blah blah, on the stream and chat, but one step at a time. Okay, I don't understand why this turned out to be 0 and -1. So read position equal greater than or equal to num samples. I guess let's throw in some debug statements and figure this crap out. I swear to God, I've written this delay like 50 times already, and it's very annoying. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to put this on the Stream Elements bots or Nightbot very soon, but we're doing a challenge per stream now. And what was voted on by the Threads community earlier yesterday was that I am not allowed to Google ChatGPT or use the Juice API today while I am programming. Eventually, we're going to have a challenge per day, and if you are here when the challenge is succeeded and you are chatting, then you are probably going to get some sort of channel points or recognition. And we will turn that into some rewards to gamify the channel, and it's going to be a blast. And I'm really looking forward to it. Today, we don't do that. We're just doing the challenge, which challenge isn't too hard because I don't need to Google for anything today. but we'll get there. So if you have ideas of ways to either torture me or make this fun, please present the ideas. The goal with doing challenges during the stream for coding especially is going to be we need a challenge that is achievable. Because if it's achievable, then you get a reward for it. But it can't be so simple that it's just easily achievable, because we'll gamify it and say that if the challenge is easily attainable, then you get next to nothing for it. But if it's a nail biter, if it causes entertainment and drama, then we will get more points for that for the channel, and it will be great. And then there will be rewards and titles and things, and I'm considering all sorts of fun stuff to do. Okay, so let's print out what numsamples is. My Twitch title is still on co-working, by the way. Let me fix that then. Thank you for letting me know. Done. I didn't realize I had to click the button. Now it should be changed if you go back to the main thing. Oh, I bet I'm in just chatting too. No, I'm in software and game dev now. Okay, well, whatever. Fuck it. Can't be perfect. Also, I'm not really, Discovery on Twitch is trash. So, y'all are all hanging out, and you guys are who I care about anyway. Okay. If read position is greater than or equal to numsamples, yeah, then read position minus equals numsamples. If I've already done the math on this, why? I'm trying to think about where I need to. Oh, derp. Okay. No matching conversion for functional cast int on. Oh, not string, to string. Well, this makes me feel like I'm going to debug this properly today. I did not see the new Dune movie because I read the Dune book, the very first book, a long time ago, and I did not enjoy it, and so I'm scared to watch the Dune movies. Because the first book of Dune was super a slog to get through for me. If you want to talk Ender's Game, I can talk Ender's Game all damn day. That book is one of my favorite books of all time, but yeah. Okay. Read position is greater than equal to numsamples. Let's take read position here. Whoa, y'all are about to go to ad break jail. 3 minutes. Here's a warning. Never read the books, but I can understand that. Yeah. Yeah, man, the first Dune book I did in Audible, and man, I had no idea. I can't tell you the plot of Dune. I read the whole book. I've at least done it once, if not twice. Because everybody's like, it's a sci-fi masterpiece. Star Wars stole everything from Dune, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just can't. I don't care. It was a rough read. Okay. I don't know if this is going to help me, but we're going to find out. Doom Part 2 was very well paced, I'll say that. I mean, maybe I'll see it. Now you're making me feel now you're making me feel peer pressure. I'm not cool because I haven't seen the movie. See you, Cameron. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Cameron just wanted to avoid ad break jail. Because it's in 1 minute and y'all are going to get screwed. If you haven't seen Cameron streaming, Cameron usually streams in the evening Pacific time. I don't think he has a I don't think that he has a explicit schedule, but he's just been streaming in the evenings, and you should check it out because he's making a skateboarding game. Ad. Oh no, I'll watch the ad. You don't have to watch the ad. I don't know if I get paid more in ads if more people are here, but regardless, it's fucking 3 people. Like, if I'm getting paid well for ads, it's like 10 cents for the entire, mind you, for like the entire stream. It's not like I'm getting like pennies anytime anybody's here. And it's not like I'm trying to make money as a content creator or anything like that. Like, I mean, sure, maybe the day will come. Why? Okay. Okay, so everything is just 0. Num samples is 0? Wait. What is occurring? What is the bullshit that's happening here? This is some bullshit. Guys. Guys, I am the world's greatest C++ DSP programmer of all time. Yeah, thank you, Colin. Where's Patrick to clip this when I need him? Damn it. This is what I get for talking and coding at the same time. I swear I'm not drunk. Ad break. Oh, man. Fail. One minute left on the ads. Zegel's the only... Yeah, you don't get ads, Zegel. You're here. We're hanging out. We're friends. Because you're subbed. I keep going like, I need to be quiet during the ads because Colin and Cameron are in ad break jail. Nah, screw them. Zegel's here. Let's be friends. Ah, man. That was brutal. Hell yeah. Okay. Is it going to crash? Of course, now it doesn't fucking crash. Damn it. Crash. Fine. Whatever. Rude. So second ad break up. Did you fix it? No, it was one of those things where when you debug it, it stops happening. I did fix the part where all of the samples equaled 0. You know that part. I fixed that part. Oh, man. And Cameron, if you're still here, it's not that you give me 10 cents. It's that, like, collectively with, like, 3 people here and multiple ad breaks running, I might get 10 cents for the entire stream. That's why I'm not. It's, you know, whatever. Content. I am not becoming a content creator. Period. Like, if I'm going to do anything with streaming, the intent is to be making things that people then can buy, and this is an ad for the purchase. But this is not, I am not going to try to make money off of Twitch. If people want to sub and do all that stuff, thank you very much. Like, Zegel here is subbed and was my very first sub, I think, and Zegel, you're the man. But Yeah, otherwise I'm not freaking out about it. Okay, so the debug statements are gone. Let's try this again. Because as soon as I put the debug statements in, everything just worked. Of course. Because why wouldn't it? Running Reaper. Are you going to run Reaper? It says it's running Reaper. But I don't see Reaper popping up on my screen. This is taking a while. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Watch it crash. Oh, fuck you. Why is everything like crawling slow right now? Why can I not click? What's going on? Why is Reaper being like shitty right now? I literally can't click this window. Okay. Try again, I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, my system is not happy today. I might have to restart my Mac. But I'm not going to do it during the stream, obviously. Come on. There. There's the effects window. There. Yeah, now we have a plugin. Okay. Now let's pause the music and see if I can get some sounds to play and make them not horribly crunchy. Maybe my machine is just trying to die. If that would be the case, that would suck. Yep. The fudge, man. I really don't understand. Okay, if I remove this and then I just play it, will it play? Yes. Okay, so it totally is the plugin. Okay, that's at least good. I've been trying to make my own sourdough these last 3 weeks, but in every attempt ended in failure. You're going to try again this week. Oh, that sucks. I'm right there with you. I've been trying to make a plugin for the last 3 weeks, and every attempt has ended in failure. So you and I, Zekel, we are brethren. We are brethren. That is where we are. But I'm bound and determined to make this damn thing work. And so when I make my thing work, you're going to make yours work too. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be great. Fail our way forward. I mean, the only way you learn, like, you can learn from other people's failure or you can learn from your own failure, but you got to learn from failure. That just happens. Okay. Well, shit. Now what? Now we turn the music back on. That's what we do first. Okay. So I feel good about the delay side. And I mean, maybe I just nuke. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm trying to instantiate too many audio buffers. It's just, that seems weird. If single channel, are we single channel here? We are not single channel. We are false. What the fuck am I doing wrong? And why is this like dying? I guess maybe I should just turn on single channel and see if it's as horrible. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Other than, like, go back to the drawing board and write the damn delay all over again. It sucks. It sucks. When I had it working the other day, it was really cool. Because even though it wasn't ping-ponging, you could do this thing where you could hold the delay time to infinitely sustain the delay. And so a thing I'm really excited to do now is to get this plugin working so that the delay can be infinitely sustained. And then I'm going to limit the output so you can't peak. And then maybe I'll even try to put like a distortion algorithm on the end of it if you do go over peak. So we can like start making some weird crunchy stuff. And then what would be really cool is if I could sidechain into the delay and modulate the delay, the sound, the infinitely generated sound on the delay with another signal. And just see, I don't know, modulate the frequencies, modulate the pitch, modulate the volume. Who the hell knows? But it would be, I think that would be super dope to have like an infinite looper. That'd be really crazy. All right, let's see if this works. Assertion failure. Oh man, struggle bus today. Struggle bus today. Okay, we're losing at is positive and below source channel and source.num channels. What is source? Num channels is 0 and source channel is 0. So what's source? Process, add from. Oh. Okay, there's a bug. Fix that one. Let's try again. And then we're going to go into co-working in a little bit. In a little bit, I hide my screen. And then I go back to work at the office, but I stay on the stream for a little while. I love this track. This track is dope. Hey, it launched. Sweet. All right, we got progress. But we mute. No! Bad position access. Now what? Oh, I can't write to right position. What is right position? Oh, yeah. 508 positions too high? What the F? So where did right position come from? Oh. What? How is that possible? Because right position increments at the bottom of here. And if right position... bugs. Let's just do the num channel or num samples thing again. God, doing this in 2 different ways is significantly more complex than I was like, I'll just try it out and write both of them. F it, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And now it's like I'm just inducing bugs upon bugs upon bugs. I would not do this again. But, like I said to Zegel, you either learn by your own failure or the failures of others. Which part wouldn't you do again? Trying to make both versions of the code at once? Yeah. I don't know what I would do instead. But, like, actually, what I would do instead is probably get the fuck over myself and, like, ask for help. I don't understand what I don't understand about artifacting in DSP yet. And I'm like, I don't have any mentor in front of me. So I'm just like trying stuff. I'm throwing things at a wall. But I've added, like, every time I refactor this thing, I add a significant amount of complexity, and I'm also not I'm not using like a GitHub repo or source control in any way. So I don't have like a good CL to go back to. But I also don't really want to throw this on GitHub. I guess I could. Like, there's no reason why I can't, because I'm streaming this. So it's not like the code is totally hidden or something like that. But I don't know. It feels less intrusive to be streaming. And I mean, I am learning. Like, there's plenty of stuff now that I'm doing that I like. I actually understand the circular buffer algorithm now, which is great. So same issue either way. I don't get it. Because this isn't a complicated plugin. This is 4 buffers. Because I'll explain my thought process, and then I think at this point I'm going to have to switch over to co-working because I need to go back to my actual job. But I want ownership. I need music. I want ownership of these buffers, whether it be feedback buffer, an audio buffer, or whatever. I want the delay buffer and the feedback buffer to be owned by the delay object. You ever get that thing where the code or system you're working on feels impossible for like days, and it feels like nothing changes, and you just kind of start understanding it after enough time? I wouldn't say that that the latter happens. I have had moments where it feels impossible, and I keep slamming my head against it, and then one day I go like, oh, or something like that. And I have this like moment of epiphany. The code, let's find it. This code took me a couple of weeks to really wrap my head around, and it ended up that I needed to go like write notes to myself and like walk through the math of the buffer changes. And now I'm 100% sure that this code is pretty well effective. Like if this code has an overrun or an underrun out of the circular buffer, I would be vastly confused, to the point where I might turn this into like a circular buffer class of itself that can move forward chunk at a time, and that I can use that buffer and never have to rewrite this code ever again. That would be fantastic. I might get there at some point. Yeah, so to explain what I want to do, and then I'm going to move to co-working mode. I want the audio buffer, I want the delay buffer and the feedback buffer, if they're two separate buffers, which they should be for the ping pong, to live in the delay object. And I don't want them to live in the processor, because if they lived in the plugin processor, then they are tightly coupled to the plugin processor. And that means I can't modularly use them in any future code that I want to use. So what I want to do is have the processor hand off the DAW buffers, the DAW buffer samples to the delay object or any other DSP object that I build. And then I want that object to do the math and hand the samples back to the plugin. The problem at this point is that anytime I do that, the plugin is happy if I let the math happen, or if I let the plugin is happy if I make the delay object a single channel object, and then I house that in a unique pointer in the processor. But that means that if I want like an Atmos multi-channel delay that ping pongs, I can't have one delay object that has every single channel in it. I have to have multiple delay objects that are single channel. And the reason that fails is at some point, all of those channels need to have feedback from another channel applied to them. Because the way that a ping pong works is you do this. Let me get to the DSP so you can see it, and I can explain it better. This track's really good too. You get to this place where you write the samples. Can you go one step more abstract, have one delay object that houses multiple channel objects? That's what I'm trying to do. That's actually what I'm trying to do. So in delay, you'll see I have these audio buffer feedback buffers. This is audio buffers can be infinite number of buffers, and it can have infinite number of channels. An audio buffer is just a single channel object. Like they're of the same type, right? But I'm differentiating them just for the sake of doing it. Same thing here. Because otherwise it's harder to write it's harder to write the code if I don't split them out into different things. But again, that could be my problem too. But it just seems crazy. Like I should be able to have multiple audio buffers in a single object. Like if I'm going to have like a multi-channel sampler, it has to happen something like that at some point. Anyway, so the way that ping pong works is you get a sample from the DAW, and you put that at the correct write position based on the delay time, right? And then you write the feedback sample, which is the previous interpolated sample, in, and you multiply that by a scalar value, which this is just a gain. That's all that is, right? This is a gain of value. So then at the end of this, you combine, if it's a regular delay, you just combine feedback into the regular buffer. So that's happening, like if we're single channel, that is happening here. I'm adding a gain factor to the feedback buffer so we don't peak really quickly. And then, so I'm turning it down by like 5.5 dB there. And then I'm adding that feedback buffer to the audio buffer. And if we're doing it in ping pong mode, what it would be is that the audio buffer being added to is a different channel than the feedback buffer. So if the feedback buffer is the left channel, we take the left channel's feedback and apply it to the right channel. And we do that over and over and over again. And that's how a ping pong works. So if I had every single delay object was a single channel and a unique pointer that's housed by the plugin processor, then at some point I have to take all of those delay objects in the plugin processor and apply the feedback inside of the plugin processor, because the channels don't know about each other. Like each channel, we don't have one object that houses all the channels. Or I make one object that houses all the channels, but every time I've done that, it's given me artifacting. So I don't know what to do. And it seems like it should not be this hard. I feel like I have overcomplicated it. Now I have a delay plugin that doesn't even play anything back right now, which sucks. Anyway, it's 1:15 almost. Wonder if it has to do now. I wonder if it has to do with how the objects are instantiating. I have no idea. I mean, it seems like it should be fine. Like right now, the way it's playing back is the worst way it's played back, and I wonder if it's because I'm forcing it to go through all these crazy ass if statements. But like this is the instantiation either way. And it's a single instantiation on the prepare to play, which happens right before you hit play. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to decide what I want to do on this next. I think trying to run two different methodologies at the same time is unwise. It seems like it doesn't work. So, yeah. It is what it is. I'm gonna wait to go back. I'm gonna go back to work in a minute, but we've got 3 minutes till ad break jail, and ad break jail I think is gonna be the time where I switch over to co-working mode. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed and frustrated just a smidge. Ad break jail in 2 minutes 40 seconds. Yeah, so next stream with coding is going to be Thursday at noon. I'm going to be co-working here for an hour, so I'm going to switch over to co-working mode in a moment, and that means I'm going to hide my screen and I'm going to stay on stream and hang out while I'm doing my day job work, and then I've got a call at 2 o'clock I got to take, so I will be leaving you by that point. I've got a bunch of things in mind in the future. I want to make the co-working streams more fun and engaging while me not having to be engaged all the time. And then we're going to start doing these coding challenges. I don't know if that'll happen on Thursday or not, because obviously I'm going to need some setup time. I think it's probably a good thing. I have more ideas for the stream than I have time to execute them right now. So, and also like I get to places like this where I'm like, that stupid freaking code isn't working and I don't understand why, and it's driving me nuts. I think the next thing I might do is just nuke everything again and try to make everything work with a multi-channel object again. The other thing I could think of to do here is just use like raw arrays. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. With DSP, like even like stuff like running these clears And well, this is in the preprocessor, but like running like git num samples is probably a bad idea. I would set up a private repo, but I already have a private GitHub repo. My private GitHub repo is like my life's organization. If you go look at my GitHub check-ins, they're hilarious because I have like check-ins every 2 hours if I'm doing it right, and the updates are all automated, and it doesn't like the naming on the naming conventions mean nothing. Yeah, maybe I'll just get like hyper militant on this and do no function calls like these git num samples, get rid of the if statements. Yeah, because the only other thing I can think of is go to raw like float pointers. Yeah, pre-cache the whole world, exactly. Well, I mean, it's kind of what you're supposed to do. It's kind of what you have to do because it's real time. So, and it really doesn't seem to like a lot of these if statements. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'll work on this tonight off stream, or maybe I'll stream again tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Ad break is starting soon. When the ad break starts, I'm going to switch myself over to co-working mode. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get some water. And I'm going to take a small break, and then I will be right back to hang out for whoever is sticking around to hang out. And if you don't stick around to hang out, no worries. It's all good. And regardless, I'll be back at noon on Thursday. Because as far as I know, I got nothing blocking me from doing that. So come on, ads. There you go. 30-second ad. Ad break jail. All right, now we should be in co-working mode. I'll be here just debugging some 2012 music system nonsense. Oh, the pain. Collins and ad break jail. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me change. AAA Game Dev Coworks. All right, we've updated the stream info. Ads in progress, 40 seconds. I thought I had a 30-second ad break. What the fuck? What's lying to me? Weird. Let's do... I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned. Need to reply to my wife who sent me a message. Okay. Colin, if you're still around, I have a requirement for you. People do these co-working streams on Twitch, and they have bots in which they use to do co-working tasks. I have researched and tried to figure out what bots people are using for like a month in a row, and I can't figure it out. Can you figure it out? Do you have the ability to find this out? If you look at, well, what am I moving? I just moved something I didn't want to move. If you look at, boop, there we go. White on white is the best. If you just go search co-working on essentially on Twitch's like search bar, you'll see like there's a bunch of like Hispanic or Portuguese streamers that are using these bots, and you can type like !task and you add your own task. And you can like track what you're doing and everything, and that's how they do co-working streams. And the only thought that I've had to manage that is write my own damn Twitch bot, which I could. But like that seems like a lot of work. Dig around for a sec. Yeah, I found one person who had a paid thing, but it's not the same thing everybody's using. And like, I think that would be fun. Time to write the hooks. Let's see. Writing music hooks, y'all. Can't show you, can't tell you what it's about. Let's see. We get to say this and that a lot now, because I can't tell you any details about it. No, go away. I think I put it there. No. I swear. Ah. Get rid of that. This album is so good. It's crazy to think that. Have you looked at Co-working Twitch Bot by Cranky Bookworm? Let's look that up. It's a GitHub repo? How the hell would this work? A Twitch bot that will allow chat to run their Pomodoros and add tasks. This was last updated, what, 2 years ago? Run on Replit. Create account for the bot. Run locally. Huh. I have not tried that. It makes me freaked out that it's like hasn't been touched in 2 years, it looks like. But maybe I shouldn't freak out. Oh. There's also a different bot from Tabby Katse and undefined.json. Oh, those are Twitch links. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I have not tried that. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. Thank you for your search, because you're usually smarter than me. So, okay. Where will this next call go? There's also one called Chat Task Tick Overlay Infinity. Look at you. You're a brilliant genius. Chat Task Tick Overlay Infinity. Oh, I think I've seen the dude have a YouTube thing on this. All right. I think I might just have to try this stuff. Man, I'm so close. Like, man, it's dangerously close to build your own Twitch bot territory. All right, I'll take a look at that later. There's so many things I want to do for this stupid stream. Dangerously close. We're also dangerously close to, if I could just like, if I had some more subs and ad money, then I could take what I'm doing on this stream and then like pay other programmers to like make shit for me. If this thing could become self-sustainable, that would be the dopest thing in the history of the universe. That'd be so awesome. But we're not close to that yet. Maybe one day. Okay, so we set that there. Oh. Maybe I should actually set that later. The day goes by so fast when I'm Twitch streaming, even if it's like the co-working stream. What sucks, it's so hard to do a co-working stream. I guess I could change words. I don't want to do streams that everybody else does. And the co-working streams are typically people sit in silence and work together. And that's cool. But that's a totally different stream than the stream I also just did for the last hour. One sec. Oh. And so I don't really want to do some abrupt change where I don't talk at all. But I also don't have the ability to chat about what I'm doing. Because I'm under NDA and I cannot share this with the entire world. So I'm like trying to come up with ways to like have more fun streams and do things in a variety of ways, but I think I'm also probably overthinking it because I was streaming for an hour during lunch and then stopping, and that was fun, but then I was like, I want to stream for longer. I think 2 hours is probably like the peak time for me, especially in considering what's going on, what I have going on right now. Okay, so this will be the next one. Or what connects the dots between the two modes? I don't know that there is anything. Or what fits in that middling attention space? I don't understand what that means. But the thing that connects the two dots, like me. I don't know. Cuz like what I would do is if I was allowed to stream and show what was going on, then I would do my work and I would show what's going on. Problem is, of course, my employer would not appreciate that. And it's just highly inappropriate to do that. Like, I'm not saying that they're out of line for that. I think that they are perfectly in line for that. I think that is entirely appropriate. So it's me, you know, I have my own interests and whatever. It's in fact a privilege that I even can stream like this and hide my screen. Like I am certainly towing the line of this is probably not the wisest idea, because if I click the wrong button, then my screen will show up and you will see what I'm doing, and then it will be bad. But I'm willing to risk that. Okay, Crosses is done. Now what should I listen to? What do I want to put on now? I guess we could put on something polite. Let's do some piano. This is some good working music. No, actually this one's sad. I guess what I can do is just not worry about it, and I feel good that I am I'm streaming and enjoying myself. Ugh. Okay. And what's cool right now is I get to work on a project that a lot of people are going to play and think things are cool, and I get to add content to it. I'm not creating any of the content, but I'm coding on it, which is pretty neat. Yeah, I think having a more natural fade out from the focus of your stream isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of folks just kind of hard cut their streams, and that can be jarring. Yeah, and I feel weird, like it's like I'm doing two different TV shows back to back. That really one does not fade into the other at all. It's like you're watching sports and then I cut to a drama, right? I think like if I had a task management system that I was doing on the programming stream and then I ran into tasks in normal working, that would be different because then the stream would be more about like small goals. Like I think that might actually be kind of cool. But I got to get like the task bot to work or some shit like that. Got to figure out what I want to do with that. What? Okay. Oh, what's the... So we hit that one. We go to that place. Then we return. And the return is the thing that I don't like. But it's set somewhere. Really? It's not set there. It's not set there. Where the heck is this set? Did I remove it completely? Where did this get put? Okay. So we play and then play. Uh-oh. And my webcam died. It's the third time that's happened this stream. Invisibility cloak activated. I love that. I'm thinking about buying a new webcam anyway. So I think that will probably happen pretty soon. I need to go on YouTube and be like, what cameras do people buy these days? Figure that out. Seems to work fine, but I'm also not streaming. Yeah, I just don't like I'm on a DSLR now. You can see it's kind of like jarry and stuff if I do this in front of my face, right? It's not smooth. I'm on a DSLR that connects through a different thing, like a different app, and I would like it to just be a plug and play USB webcam. Else pass. like hunting through code that somebody else wrote to try to add music hooks to it, and it is not the easiest. Ah! We good friends. Oof, brutal. Mine was written a few months ago and the person still works here, which is great. I like how we've gone from drum and bass to rock to piano today. This is an accurate representation of my musical mind. Amazing. Okay. What else can I hook this to? Ad break jail in 1 minute 30 seconds. Or you can subscribe to me with your non-existent Twitch Prime and get no more ad break jail. Okay. What else can I hook this to? Is there anything else I can hook this to? Ah! Bingo. Oh, God, he gave me a ton of hooks. What am I doing? I'm an asshole. I don't know what I'm doing. What? I'm try not to say bad words about myself because I've gone to therapy and I'm trying to be nicer to myself. Oh, I understand why I didn't see these before. Respect it. Because these were not shown before. Okay. No, they were there. Never mind. I'm just fucking blind. Okay. I'm not blind. I didn't see them. Okay. There's that. There is agile time. Woo. Yep. Okay, that's there. Now, I think there are things that were not set properly. Let's not worry about that. We'll just set it when we on the other side. Okay. Break jail. I'm really awaiting for the day. Oh, I just realized I could do this. Let's bring. What? No. Stop. Close that. Let's bring that right there. There we go. Bingo. Make that much smaller. Ooh. Now I've got a stream manager that I like a little bit better. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised that nobody has taken super advantage of the channel points yet. Which I think I'm going to have to rename them something other than Gremlin Gold, because I wanted to call you all little gremlins, but I can't make it, I can't bring myself to do it. But like, you can force me to rename variables and stuff. Oh, it's so good. We can also turn the stream PvP enabled by putting the stream into ad break jail. That one, see, that's the point. They're all PvP. The point of the whole stream is we're gonna make this a PvPvE stream. And it's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna have fun. As soon as I can get some other things going. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. Okay, so we have set that trigger. Or hook, or whatever you want to call it. Now, chaotic gremlin energy. That's right. Now we go to 5. Our scripting system is the weirdest thing. Okay. We got 8 minutes, and then I'm getting out of here. I'd raid somebody, but then I'd just raid you. Yeah, I would throw you somewhere. Which would be fun in its own right, but... meh. Okay. I think we might have a boss fight hooked up today. Yeah, it's a lot exciting. I don't think we have a generic script property type for music playlists. I don't know. We have all sorts of things that I can't describe. They don't make sense to me. And I guess I feel like I'm writing Python code, and I don't like writing Python code. Okay. Oh, we're real close. We're real close. I think I only have one more hook to hit that I have to find out where to put it. I also just don't like, I don't know, man. I've spent many years writing or putting together game content now, and now I'm just like, I would change how we do some things, is maybe the nicest way I can say it. Oh, nope, I figured it out. Everything is just a token 64 under the hood. We're fine. Well, I'm glad you figured it out. Okay, there's two. Where? Now I'm confused. We enter a third time? Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to... I think I might have to play test this. And then when I was play testing this yesterday, it kept screwing me over. It kept kicking me out and not letting me get to finish. It didn't let me finish the boss fight yesterday, so I would also change some things. Yeah. What can you do? What can you do? Sweet. All right, I'm going to give it like a minute or two, and then I'm going to head out. Use the restroom and stuff before my next meeting. Especially because the next ad break jail is 20 minutes from now, so we've got plenty of time. Yeah. Man, I wish I could figure out where this next hook is supposed to go without having to play test, because play testing is going to take a couple of minutes that I don't have. Woohoo! Colin, it's been a pleasure having you here. Zegel and folks, if you finish watching this on VOD or anything, it's a pleasure having you here as well. I'll be back on Thursday, lunchtime. I'll be here. We're going to make plugins, and hopefully they'll actually make good noises, and we'll be able to celebrate, because we've been working on this one damn plugin for like a friggin' month now. And then I'll hang out and co-work for a little while, and we'll do the thing all over again. And then next week I'll be here on Tuesday, but then I'm going to miss 2 streams in a row because I'm going away. I'm going overseas. So we'll have a fun time. Anyway, Colin, have a fantastic afternoon, and I'll see you later. Next Tuesday.